work sports in the realm of immediacy and need and hey, I gotta do it right now because I don't know what else to do. You know, in the world, we're all 9 to 5 or whatever your hours are, 9-hour workers. You know, you start a new job and sometimes they go, hey, you gotta do something different just to do something different. It looks like we're in that scenario for the NBA. And in the latest moves, we have some scratching of the head type moves on the part of some of these teams. I'm going to kick off. Mike Jordan, Charlotte Hornets. What the hell is going on? Explain to me what's going on with Mike Jordan and the Charlotte Hornets. The moves made today, I think, were pretty stupid outside of Terry Rozier, who I think is a pretty good guard. But now Kaminsky, their stretch 4 or stretch 5, gone in the NBA where you need 3-point shots. I mean, the moves that Mike is making, I shouldn't say Mike's management is telling him to make doesn't make any sense. I do not get it at all. Okay? He lost his star player in Kemba Walker. I thought it'd be an opportunity for that team to start to rebuild. I understood the Terry Rozier play. Give him a shot. Maybe he comes through. But then all the rest of the moves from a Charlotte Hornet perspective, Jesus Christ. You know, Kaminsky's gone. Who else are you going to let go? Lamb is gone. There's no, okay, that you usher in. I mentioned a couple of their two guards, Dwayne Bacon, who I love. Hey, give him an opportunity. But now it's like, man, Alice in Wonderland with some of the movement that this team is making. However, maybe there's more to come and maybe there's some chess moves that I can't see. But Mike Jordan and the Charlotte Hornets are the second worst decision makers in the last 2 days outside of the Terry Rozier pick, which puts them at number 2. Number 1, obviously, oh, God. New York. Didn't I put a title in the video? New York Knicks are freaking idiots. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to be talking like that. I'm not the master. I'm on YouTube making videos. I get it. Who am I? But, boy, it is clear as day. Let's get this washer out of the way, man, because I was trying to find something for my mama. But now let's go look at the New York Knicks. Let's see the moves that they made today. I mean, these guys, yeah, weather's 84, but the brain is fried. The brain is at 90 for their GM. Let's take a look at what they did and who they... Look at this. Look at this headline. Okay? James Dolan balked at Kevin Durant offer, yet I like Randall. Okay? I went ahead and gave him, 24-year-old Randall. But then, just a multitude of dumb moves. Bobby Portis is a great glue guy. Got it. $34 million. Okay? $31 million. Next, they got 3 point guards in Mude, Frankie, and Dennis Smith Jr. You know what they say they do? You know what? Let's add another point guard. Alfred freaking Payton. I understand Mude is a free agent, and I understand Frank is probably on his way out. But Mude, Frank, and Alfred Payton, to me, there is no variance between those players. It is a stupid move on the part of the New York Knicks. Next up is Taj Gibson. Taji Gibson signs a contract with the New York Knicks. Golly, $20 million, 10-year vet. I don't understand it, okay? Now, only thing that I love about this is my Jersey guy. Look out for Nazir Reed. That 2-way contract is probably going to be guaranteed within the next couple days, all right, next couple weeks. He's going to have it guaranteed. If he shows out in Summer League, Naz Reid, opportunity of a lifetime with Taj Gibson gone, it is your team. What a situation he landed in. All right? But the moves, then on top of that, it gets worse for the Knicks. It gets worse. They keep going. Okay? They go ahead. I think they got Wayne Ellington and Reggie Bullock to add on to the fray, to add on to the mess. They add in Reggie Bullock. I mean, so in losing Kevin Durant and losing Kyrie, this is a quick, I got to make something happen. We just came in. Hey, you got a young team. Tell them you can wait. New York Knicks, the most idiotic moves I've ever seen in history. No offense. I like those players. I like those players on playoff teams, not on the New York Knicks. Wayne Ellington, let this team grow. They did not allow them to do that. You brought in players that you now have to play, and that's a shame to the young talent. Alonzo Trier, there were several young talented guards on this team that, if given the minutes, could have been proven vital for the resurgence, as there's a nice plethora of draft picks from 2020 through 2022 that they could pick up. I'm talking about superstars coming out of high school. I'll get into that video. Knicks, do you not have any scouts? Why do I have to continuously talk about the Knicks every year? Every year they make these moves. It's retarded. Okay, I'm done. I can't be like that, because it's not my, I got to play my position. I'm just a YouTuber. But man, the Knicks, Portis, Ellington, Taj Gibson, and Alfred Payton. I hope there's more moves coming with this, because it makes no damn sense to me. Maybe there's another trade coming and they're just signing them on to get that trade going. New York Knicks, I'm sorry. Let's get back to the other movement instead of my freaking rant on the goddamn Knicks. Rashawn Holmes. I gotta keep scratching my head every minute of the day. So Ricky Rubio has Mr. Ayton. Then you lose one of your former lob guys in Rashawn Holmes, who joins the Kings. Willie Cauley-Stein is let go. Where does he go? God knows, because he wanted to be let go. I have no clue why. I don't know where he thinks he's gonna go. I don't know what other team has better opportunity than the Sacramento Kings. He was a starter that they relied on. Anyhow, Rashawn Holmes joins, and guess what? He may be faster and he may jump higher than Mr. Willie Cauley-Stein. I think Holmes comes into a starting position, and he could be, in my opinion, he could be one of those guys like Hassan Whiteside that has a big boost year and possibly gets himself a big contract by joining this team in the current situation. Berea stays. That's good. Cantor. Blazers. I don't know, man. I mean, I was about to say the Blazers are one of the favorites. They still are. But why would you let this guy go? Why would you let this muscle guy go by the name of Enes Kanter, a man who totally, in the realms of the basketball world, was helping to make great big moves in the playoffs? He was critical. And you let him go to the Boston Celtics? By the way, Boston, I think you just upgraded Al Horford at his age and got him cheaper. He doesn't have a jump shot. Get it. Peace. Kumbaya. But rebounding, inside play, there's no doubt about it. Enes Kanter was a great move. Celtics, hey, Danny Ainge once again proves himself. Who else is moving? Oh, God. I'm going to make shirts. Oh, God. Oh, God. $35 million for Kleber. Mavericks. Anyway. So, remember that contract, okay? And I'm going to show you one of these guys who's free. Let me just say it. Enes Kanter's agent should be fired, all right? How does Enes Kanter get, I think it's a 2-year, $10 million deal, huh? Read it and weep. 2-year, $10 million, and Maxi Kleber gets a 4-year, $35? Help me understand what is going on. Fire the agents. Next up, we talked about this one. You got Mude, you got Frankie, and you got Dennis Smith Jr., and he signed Peyton. Dolan, get out, sell the team. Next up. Oh, the Lakers. Okay, only thing I can say here, because they're third worst CEOs, right? Because Magic, no offense, I'm giving Magic credit for the Anthony Davis move, okay? Pelinka, don't take any credit for that, all right? The next move was your next move. That was your chess play. And your first signing, Troy Daniels, a journeyman. They'll sign him for a 2.1. They're going to be looking for guys like this. However, I think what's happening here is they're going to be loading up on defense because I think they can find the offense. I really do think J.R. Smith, Carmelo, Caldwell Pope may be enough to solidify that bench if you surround them with all defensive hustlemen. Is Troy Daniels that guy, right? Is he that guy that's going to play defense? That's all they need to surround themselves with if they happen to sign another big free agent or they only have the tandem of LeBron and AD. They need another scoring person. Carmelo, JR would do enough, maybe one more guy, but then it's all defense and hustle men. That's who they're looking for. Maybe Troy Daniels is that. That's why I can't throw him all the way under the bus. D'Angelo Russell heads out, ends up with the Warriors. I don't understand the move, but I do understand the move. They lost Durant. They lost Klay Thompson, who's the next best offensive weapon on the free agent market. Yeah, it is right. You know, it is D'Angelo Russell. So they said they went ahead and took that risk. Hey, let's go ahead and get Russell, see what he's about, see how he can play the game, play the role, and help out this team. So I'm good with that. I'm good with D'Angelo Russell signing with the Warriors. And the dividends it's going to pay, I don't think much, but career year in scoring for D'Angelo Russell in that system. Austin Rivers resigns. Quietly, the Rockets are listening to the fans. They're keeping their team. Whiteside to the Blazers. I think that's why Cantor left. I still would have kept Cantor. Okay? I still would have kept Cantor. They're losing Amino, Harkless, and Myers-Leonard. Okay? They needed Cantor to stay. Don't know why they let him go. All right? So that's going to be the rest of the trade. Seth Curry maybe going back to the Mavericks. And what else do we got? Carter Williams, Magic quietly making smart moves, re-signing their whole team. You talked about Cauley Stein. Oh, God. Here goes the Knicks again. Dolan, bye-bye. I'm done. I don't need to talk about it anymore. Iguodala, right? Traded to Memphis. Probably going to waive him. And, you know, where does he go next? Maybe he signs with the Houston Rockets. Maybe the L.A. Lakers. Two competitive teams that he can look at. Be interesting to see what happens with Mr. Iguodala. This is exciting times, folks. Let's keep going. I believe Ed Davis moved as well to the Utah Jazz. That's not here yet. Bulls, Satoransky. Interesting play here. We now have a new point guard after Isaiah Thomas, who's probably going to end up with the Wizards. I don't know why LA wasn't considering Isaiah Thomas. Maybe too much of a defensive liability, or maybe just too much beef with LeBron James. But Isaiah Thomas, and that's me just saying that could be totally fake, right? One argument doesn't make anyone have beef, and they're NBA players making money. I don't think they really care that much. But Isaiah Thomas to the Wizards, if I'm Isaiah Thomas, I would definitely look down upon the Lakers deal and say, no way, you're giving me green light on the Wizards. Great opportunity for Isaiah to revive, do it 1 year, see if you can get paid for maybe 2-3 years, maybe a $63 million type of deal. Take it. You missed out on it earlier with Boston. Congratulations to Isaiah Thomas if that happens. But now Chris Dunn is on the market. And Chris Dunn, will he take a minimum qualifying offer? Because I would have took Chris Dunn over Troy Daniels. Can Chris Dunn end up on the Lakers? Talk about it off work. I mean, that's an opportunity. Can Chris Dunn end up on the Miami Heat to back up Mr. Winslow? Chris Dunn is now hot on the market, folks. He's tradable. There's a lot of teams that could use him, but he can only be gotten by a trade. So free agency is not looking good right now for a Chris Dunn movement, but a trade could possibly happen. Who's up next? A lot of moves. Ish Smith ends up on the Wizards. We talked about the Butler deal. We talked about, so this is the Bogdanovic and Ed Davis. That makes Favors, expendable, even though I think he's not. I think you got to keep Mr. Favors. But here goes the fourth dumbest move. I don't know what you guys are doing here, Sacramento. You already have two strong backup point guards. You add in for a costly 3-year, $37 million. That's over $11 million a year. All right, that's $12 million a year for Corey Joseph. For Corey Joseph, makes no sense to me. I don't get that, but moves are always made. Doesn't make any sense. I think it's a dumb move on the part of the Sacramento Kings. Once again, leadership doesn't particularly know what the hell they're doing at times. I talked about the Bullock move. Must we talk again? Must we talk again about the dumb Knicks? I'm sorry. Jesus. Beverly coming back to the Clippers. That's the word. Murray signs a max deal with Denver. Talked about Portis. And that's it for Monday. A lot of movement. Wanted to get it to you. Again, the saddest story of them all is the New York dumb Knicks. I hate to rant, but they are one of the most idiotic teams. Next up is Charlotte Hornets. Guys, we know you lost KD. We know you lost Kyrie. No need to make any more moves. Relax. We know it. Even the idle fan that doesn't watch basketball knows it. There was no need for you to make moves. You could have tanked for a year or two. But I know what it is. New leadership, new ownership. And you know how these CEOs are. They're not like us. That's why they're billionaires, right? They don't ever want to wait. They don't want to remain idle. And they think moves should be making now. That's why I hired you. I paid you X amount of $1 million. You better make something happen or you're fired. You know, that kind of pressure. Those guys that don't watch sports, that just bought the team. Maybe that's happening. Hey, I guess I'm ranting, but hey, something's going on. Knicks, bad moves. Should have rested heavy on your talent that you had and built it up. You already had Herzonia. I mean, you had Trier. Had some strong gains towards the end of the season. And now you ruin everything. New York Knicks, once again, you are now the butthole of the tri-state area. It's Brooklyn, it's Philadelphia, and then it's you. Off Work Sports signing off. A lot of ranting, a lot of talking, a lot of heartfelt messages here. Oops, Wesley Matthews signs with the Bucks. More news coming in. Hey, Bucks quietly making moves. The Bucks are quietly acquiring some great moves, so great move for them. I'm signing off. Off Work. Peace.